Alright, guys. First of all, I do want to apologize for all the previous recordings not actually having the commentary track to them. But I hope you get the gist of what I was doing. I was just showing off the layout, showing off the licenses I had, different things like that. Towards the end, I was showing off the full day. But yeah, this is the point we're at right now. We're at 62. We got one more shop expansion at 65. So pretty much done with the licensing stuff. At this point, I did go back and I purchased all licenses. Period. So as you can see, the only ones I'm missing are the levels that are to come, so to speak. And even here, level 80 for that. So once I hit level 80, I pretty much have everything at this point. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at the actual shop itself. So I was able to rearrange this room with the auto cleansers like that. I'm gonna turn the lights on so you guys can see. So I have the one here and the one here. The thing I was noticing is this auto cleanser would work through the wall. So by moving that one back a bit, and having this one be the main one actually gets everybody that comes in. And as you can see, there's a gap in the table there. Once I get the last room, I'll be able to throw in probably 2 tables and actually get them to fit properly. But 8, 10, 12, 13 tables in here. I probably will just keep these shelves in here. I've been doing 64 pulls instead of 32 at this point with how much money I've had, so as you can see, I've got 3 cash registers. I put another set of tables, so 6, 7, 8 more. That means 21. The 22nd table's out there. In terms of this, what I was trying to explain in commentary before is one side is for the Tetramon deck, and then the other side is for the Destiny deck. So that's the way I have that split. Had the $15,000 card sell. That was nice. Our workbench with our boxes. And essentially, I just do 2. I do these settings and just choose between Destiny or base. So, in terms of this reorganizing, so still have the cleanser clear sleeve in this rack, and I stuck the trash bin behind it. I originally had this wall as the figures wall, including the plushies. But I'll be honest, I actually really liked this for the small plushies. It's a little bit better in my opinion. It's nicer. It's right at the window. So I decided to move the box sets from this wall and move it to here. So now all the card stuff lines up. I was debating on possibly doing like Destiny set on one side and regular set on the other, the basic set on the other, so basically be card, box, box. But I kind of like how it is now. We've got the comics all set up, so it'd be up to 12 editions. Board games, tabletop, still going to be the same. That's always the same. These are the expansion, the actual battle decks. So just regular basic sets and Destiny sets. And then we have the playmats. So when I was looking through, I couldn't find too much of a pattern other than single Tetramon, and then groups of Tetramon. So I linked this Tetramon mat, this 4 dragons mat, and this dual mat. I have those 3 specifically in those cubbies, and then every other single, with the exception being the Gigatron series. The Gigatron X Evo mats. So when I do unlock those final 4, they're just going to go... Oh. Yeah, when I unlock these final 4 here, they're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So the other thing I did, in order to get that 3rd register to fit, so it was nice that I got this backup, because I originally had to these cubbies sitting here, but by doing that I was able to move 3 of my racks over to be able to free up space for that. Unfortunately, it does mean that the racks are back in the way, so it doesn't feel as open as it used to. Then the only thing here are the deck boxes and sleeves. So I put the reds together, greens, blues, yellows, and then we've got the Tetramon sleeves and the collector binders. I might tweak these a little bit, but I decided where I have the shelves as end caps, I ended up putting the comics in this section along with some of the miscellaneous. So there are two miscellaneous plushies, and there is going to be a third miscellaneous action figure, which I just realized I'm going to need one more of these shelves, but I'll deal with it when I hit level 80 for that, when I get there. And then, because this is just a one-off, I put the board games here, so it moves it a little bit closer, kind of, not really. So basic sets, Destiny sets, booster sets, the battle decks, all the figurines and plushies, and they're sorted vertically, like how you'd see here anyways. The playmats, so they're sorted exactly how they are on the shelf, with the 3 off ones being here. And then obviously you get sleeves, protection, and dice. So that is the shop at this point. So let me know what you guys do think about whether I should keep the cards in the boxes as is now, or if I should put the basic cards and the basic boxes together. The basic sets and the Destiny sets together, I should say. Otherwise, that's the only other news is actually me trying to collect those cards, which I'm up to 25 unique ones, so. And that includes me selling off that one Lucadence foil, so. That's a dupe, by the way. I'm only selling duplicates and foils. Alright, well, thank you guys. I will, the next update might just be when I do unlock every item. Who knows, right? Otherwise, thanks whoever watches this. I'll catch you later. Funny thing is, I threw this on the render. I was about halfway done, and I realized I forgot to do this. Just so you guys can see. I specifically kept a couple of cards from the previous day that were over 1,000, just so I could get the profit over 30k achievement. But you can still see I still have like 10 or less dissatisfied, and typically average over 120 visitors at this point as well. So, but the employee cost, it's 3,000. The rent is, the 1,300. The lights are what the other amount are. So